Hi there. Today's question comes from Quinn Brown Huffman. Let's see the video that Quinn has sent in.
Hi Mariette, a quick question. So, when I speak, I tend to use too many words to say what I mean, especially when I'm tired or stressed or nervous. So, any advice to how to be more concise when I speak would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Quinn, that's an excellent question. Most of us use far too many words before we get to the point. Let's learn today to chip away all the clutter and present our audience only with the diamonds. I'm Mariette, founder of My Voice UK, and I'm here to show you not only how to say it, but also what to say. Now back to Quinn's question. Have you ever tuned into a webinar where the host promises you 3 easy steps to beat insomnia, and after half an hour, you're still waiting for the 3 easy steps? By that time, you might have well fallen asleep yourself. No, seriously, that's exactly what I call clutter. All the senseless jabbering using 100 words to express something that you could have said in 10. Well, here's how to start chipping away the clutter. I first came up with the idea of a pyramid method to help clients compile presentations. But you can also apply it to any type of public performance, from a 1-minute elevator speech to an hour-long keynote address. If someone should ask you, "Joe, what is your talk about?" what you answer in 3 short sentences is the main message that you want to get across, and that's what I call the crux. And that is exactly where you should begin when you compile a speech. Start at level 3 and write down what you want to convey to the audience, what you want them to know, what you want them to do or remember. And then do you go to level 2, the intro. How are you going to introduce the crux of your talk? What do you need to tell us or explain in order for us to understand the main message? You may want to use a story or anecdote here to illustrate why you are so passionate about the subject. Now we go to level 4, and this is the wrapping up phase. Start working towards your closing. You may want to recap the 2 or 3 most important points, or tell us how you can apply this to the things that you are now teaching us. And something very interesting always happens on level 4. You will feel when it's time to end. And if you don't feel it, you have a problem. You may be one of those people who really battles to say what they want to say. The worst is if somebody like that starts saying everything they've already said all over again, only in different words. Oh dear, that is a big no-no. Only after all that do we start thinking about the opening, level 1. And of course, it's the foundation. If you are in a hurry and use a weak, overused, unimaginative opening, your pyramid is probably going to crack sooner or later. And lastly, we come to the cherry on the top, level 5, the closing. This is what your audience is going to tweet about. You have to think about it carefully. It may be a quote. It may be the line your audience liked best. Good, use it again. There's a saying in television, leave them laughing. Leave them with something positive, uplifting, inspirational. Leave them feeling good about themselves. And of course, good about you. If you start implementing the pyramid model in your everyday work, such as when you write reports and when you participate in meetings, whatever it is, you'll soon realize that you're using too many words. The clutter only confuses people. Remember, we have to listen, take in, visualize what you mean, and understand it. Keep it as simple as possible. Streamline it. And that will help your audience to understand it much easier. Let's recap. When you prepare, begin at level 3, the crux. What is your talk about? Go to level 2, write the introduction. Then you move to level 4, prepare your wrap-up. Go to level 1, create an imaginative opening. And lastly, level 5, knock them out. Thank you, Quinn, for sending us this interesting question today and for being so honest as to admit that you find it difficult to structure your thoughts. Yes, I too have rambled on more than once. It's not a sin, but it can bore people to death. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Post your questions on LinkedIn to Mariette Richardson or email them to mariette@myvoiceuk.com and include a photo. Or ask your question in person in a short video clip. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more tips and say goodbye to performance uncertainty.